Alright, um, hello YouTube, this is my second video ever. Two, as in second. Um, so this time, I'm gonna be ranking your semis. Yes, you. People gave me semis, and I chose 5 to rank, so here's the 5 I picked. I picked Fantastic Felt Cap, Bright Star Top Hat, Zombie Shidletsky, and I'm not gonna lie, I like this one a lot. Sir Gideon the Sinister. I did used to own it. And then Azurewrath, Lord of Destruction. So, alright, so these right here, these are the hats we will be ranking, guys. So, let's get straight into it. Who am I gonna pick? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, Bright Star Top Hat. So, what do I have to say about this Bright Star Top Hat? Well, one thing I will say, I did look at all these items, like how they look on avatars before I recorded. One of the first things I'll notice about the Bright Star Top Hat, it is very small. Like, it is comically small on your head. So, I think without resizing, I don't think I would ever wear this item if resize didn't exist. But here's the thing. That low-key, that size, it's not, size doesn't matter. Like, size is not stopping it from getting small, getting big. Like proof-wise. So one thing I will say, there's like no sales. There's not been a sale since May 6, 2025. So there's like no sales to go off of. But I do see some decent proofs. So the first proof I noticed was an 84k overpay with Musica and Furnace Dominators, Black Iron Antlers, which are both very good items in their own right. Well, mainly the Musica. But think about it like this. This item, getting that alongside no sales, that's really good. That shows like the community itself is willing to offer that much for like X amount for this item. So I think that's a good proof. Secondly, the next proof. Let's move on. It got radioactive. Yeah, radioactive beast mode plus ads again. Two very good proofs in a row. It's hard to deny that this item is doing well based on proofs. Like, you can't really call it a bad item. And there isn't much to go on besides proofs and looks, which I don't like the looks of it. But even with that, I think it's doing good with proofs alone. It's just no sales, so like that's the thing. But another thing, I kind of wanted to get value. You know why? I feel like it would be really cool if it was valued and had such like a low wrap and like a little bit higher value, maybe like maybe it could be valued like 50, 60k, whatever, whatnot. I'm not sure, but I think that would be super cool. And another thing, this item, it has a counterpart that is like extremely projected. I do know that. It was like one of the most projected items for a really long time. So overall, what would I rank this item? I mean, it's a pretty solid item. It has really good proofs, if you ask me. It had an 82k overpay, 84k overpay, a 68k, a 71k with chrome glasses. So I would put this in A tier. I'll be honest, I would actually put this in A tier. Like, no joke. Secondly, let's move on to Zombie Shidletsky. Let's get on to that one. So, Zombie Shidletsky, what do I think about it? So, one of the first things I think about it is... Wait. Let me... Okay, sorry. So, one of the things I realized about Zombie Shidletsky, it's kind of weird. You know, you look at this thing, you would think, huh, maybe it would be like this flashlight I'm holding. Maybe you would expect me to hold it in my hands. Like, maybe it's a gear, maybe it's a shoulder accessory, it goes on my shoulder, but no, it's neither. It actually goes in your head. I'll put a screen, or not a screen, I'll put an image right here. of it, me wearing it. So, ooh, I burped. Sorry guys, but I'm drinking soda right now. But one of the things I noticed, I did see a few owners trying to get creative with it and like kind of use the scaling to put it on their shoulder as if it were a shoulder accessory. So that's one thing. The owners are a little innovative, but they kind of do ask for quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Owners do want a lot. So starting off, it has good trades. Dude, honestly, I hate to say this, it has some of the best trades for an item of its wrap. Like, on top of that, it's very small circulation. Like, dude, it's really crazy. This item has a wrap of 17k, and it's been getting like 70,000, 80,000, 90,000 overpay. Like if I look at the proofs right here, let's take a look. You see a 74k overpay, dude. Like, what did it have? Yeah, and then you get a 63k, dude. Holy fucking shit! And then a 45k and 50k early on in like February of 2026. Dude, all these are in February. So on the 14th of February, a 50k overpay, and you go to this 17th, there is a 45, 20. Wait, no, there was two on the 17th, 45 and a 63k overpay. And then if you go just a little bit forward, about 11 days forward, it pulls 74k overpay, 11k past or over that last proof. So that shows its proofs are rising at a steady rate. It is going up very slowly but surely. Its proofs are doing good. What would I rank this item? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put in A tier. This is an A tier item. Based on proofs, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's A tier. And the thing is, I actually used to know a guy who was hoarding it, but I'm pretty sure he dumped it. I kind of wonder how he feels about that now. What do y'all think? Okay, next item. Let's move on. Azurewrath, Lord of Destruction. This honestly, this is one of the coolest looking items here. It's a contest between that and Gideon. I've seen some cool avatars of Gideon. I've also seen some very cool avatars with this item. Both of these have very, very, very epic avatars. So let's start with offers I've seen. So one of the first things, I joined a server for this item and someone was offering a beast mode 1v1, which is actually really good. So this thing can 1v1 beast mode. Like, that was offered, not like an asking. So they're not asking for that beast mode. Someone is willing to give beast mode. Okay, so we're gonna start there. Part 2, sales. Okay, put the sales on screen. The sale is 100% a strong point for this item. When you look at them, you'll see it has been getting very, very, very consistent sales in the past year, which it was like 74,000, 69,000, 75,000. That is good. That is consistent around the area of 70k, which I think is a very good sign. On top of that, wait, you know what? On top of that, it is really fucking good at proofs. When it was 46k wrap, it got a 79k overpay with winner. Little robot head, like the red spybot counterpart, which was honestly pretty good. So with that proof, dude, that was good. So it also got a 55k overpay with a Viridian Domino Crown. That is also, dude, that is. So I actually messed something up. I'm putting this in after recording. For Lord of Destruction, I got the proofs mixed up with something else. I meant to say it got 140k overpay with 2 8-bit Royal Crowns, Flaming Hedgehog Cannon, and Scroll of 7 lists, which, by the way, Scroll of 7 lists, it lowballed another item. I forgot what it was, but it lowballed something. So I'm really tired right now, but that's what I meant to say. Oh, dude, that is really good. That is really good. And then let's see what else was it doing. So as of recent times, it's been pulling good numbers in. I'm trying to rush this, by the way, because my girlfriend is like Dylan, you need to get over here. You got stuff to do. So, what do I rate this? Dude, no joke. So think about this. These two have sales. They don't have. Well, no, this one has no sales. This one has some, and they're not great. This one has very, very, very strong sales and strong proofs. So for this video, I'm gonna give this item an S tier ranking. This is going to be S tier. Because out of all these items, this is the only one that has sales and proofs both to show for it. Like, very good. So as of today, this is an S tier item in my opinion. Now, let's move on. So, Gideon. I love this item. I will tell you right now, I absolutely love this item. I used to own it. I had a very cool outfit with it. I'll put an outfit right up here. This is my favorite item here. Okay. So one of the first things I'll say about Gideon, the hype around it is actually extremely recent. So there isn't many proofs to go off of. But what I did notice, and when I say recent, I mean as in like one of my very good friends' experience. He's been sending offers for it to get a horde. And what he did was he got a lot of 15k overpays. He overpaid like 15k, whatever, 30, I forgot. But he's been getting a horde. And that is why it is very, very recent. So, circulation. This thing has, look, another great thing, it has a circulation of 16, like within the past 6 months. But 9 out of 16, that is over half of circulation, is hoarded. And it's between 2 people. 2 people are holding half of the circulation. So that actually makes it very, very difficult to get if you want one. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I saw one. It got a very nice overpay the other day. Let me check. Yeah, it got a 30k OP. Also sales. Literally 0 sales. There is no sales with this item. So I can't really go off of anything. It sold for like 20k in 2025, but at the same time, 2025, I owned this item. I gave equal for it. I let it off like out of my hands. I lowballed it. I'm gonna be honest. I got rid of it for a lowball. So, but I do remember the lowball included the ornate, which is a rare now, worth 760k, I believe. So this thing did give me a rare. Also, another thing to take into account, a majority of the owners are really old, and they're probably never gonna like trade it. And if they do, they're probably gonna be unaware of anything like what semi-hype is or any sort of hype. So they'll probably just give it to you for cheap. And I think that will mean slowly but surely more copies will be brought into circulation. So how would I rate this? So it has quite a few proofs between 15 and 20k, and a more recent one with 30. No sales. Last sale 20k, 2025. What would I rate you? I would say this is B tier, but high B tier. Like, not like lower B, not near C, more near A. Like, it is a high B tier item. But I think as time goes on, if done properly and like hoarded right and everyone locks in, I think Sir Gideon could definitely be an S tier item. Solely because of the fits I've seen with it and the circulation and like the recent increase in hype, I think it could definitely be a lot better. Now, moving on, the final item, the Pintastic Felt Cap. So, the first thing I'm gonna say about this, it kind of reminds me of like a Peter Pan hat. You know what I mean? I kind of fuck with that. Like, I like Peter Pan, like the movies and whatnot. Another thing, from what I understand, the hype is also relatively recent. Like, a few months ago, I did see it. It was selling for like 25k only 2 months ago. And now it's going for a lot more than that 25k sale was. So that was a steal, whoever got that. So when you look at sales, they do not hold up to modern day performance like at all. I saw a proof like as I was writing the script for this like that day, being 8-bit royal crown and other demand items for 55k overpay. So 2 months going forward after a 25k sale, it got a 55k overpay with 8-bit royal crown and other demand items. So I would keep my eye on this item, but also I will say something. When I kind of like review this item and gave it like a good review. I don't know who this dude is, but someone named Pat, like, he kind of like reviewed it poorly, you know, or not reviewed it, but he said something. I forgot what it was. He thought I was bad at what I do. He said, "Dylan, you suck. Don't ever review an item again." I'm like, okay, Pat. I don't know who you are, but yeah. So that kind of made me like get some like disdain for the owners of it. Now, let's break down another proof. Fantastic felt cap. So last video we talked about the Doge hats. So actually, let's come over here. Let's take a little walk over here through this evil forest. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why I do my videos in like this evil forest, but let's go walk over here. So remember, yesterday I did a video with the Doges, and one of the things that this is gonna tie into is with the felt cap is it actually pulled a Doge. It got a 36.8k with New Year's Doge, which actually happens to be this one right here. So it actually got basically a 37k OP with this Doge right here. Which honestly, I don't really remember what I rated the Doge. It probably wasn't the best Doge. Like I said in the video yesterday, these are all very inconsistent sales. So, what would I say? For an item with such low wrap, getting that much overpay is really good. And it does have very low Zerg, and most owners are not for trade on the Fantastic. So, what would I rate it? I would put Fantastic, dude, honestly, I'm gonna put Fantastic in like middle A tier. Because the main reason I'm not gonna put it in S tier or anything is it doesn't have sales like the other item. The Lord of Destruction, it has sales and proofs to go and help it. None of the other items have that. But I do definitely think that every item, every single one of these in their own right, has potential to do crazy things if the owners do the right things. So, I don't want to sit on my books. So, thank you for watching. I love all my fans, all my 5 subscribers. I love you guys. Thank you very much for supporting me, the 5 people out there. Shout out to Bloopy. Shout out to the Fast Storm. Who else? Shout out to Experience. I like that guy. Orphanages, whatever. Shout out to Nocto. I love you, Nocto. Who else? Laplace Angel. Shout out to Laplace Angel. I made a Discord server, and he was the first person to give me a partnership. Oh, big shout out to the Cult of Collectors. I feel like if I never joined the Cult of Collectors, I would have never been making this channel. I wouldn't have been doing any of this. So, I'll actually put their link right here, their Discord. Go join the Cult of Collectors. They are very epic. Dude, no joke. I prefer typing in there as opposed to typing in Raleigh Malls. Alright, everyone.